Hello and welcome to WOSSOM. We are live with another event, and this time we are in Italy for the City Streets Rally. This is the XF Scoria, and this is the car that's going to start our event today. For those of you that are tuning in and don't know what this is all about, this is a challenge made for the game Automation together with the game BMG. And if you want to participate, it's quite easy. You can go to our website that I'm going to show to you right now. So this is our website. If you go there, you're going to find lots of information. You're going to find instructions and everything. And it's quite easy. It's a lot of fun. You can build your car. You're going to compete for sales, and you're going to build a car for racing. It's definitely not that complicated when you say building a car. Yeah, it's not like you need to be an engineer or anything. Yeah, go ahead, check out our website. If you have any doubts, go to the forum. There are lots of people there that can help you, and that includes me. Sometimes it takes a while for me to answer, but I do always answer. And so let's start with it. This is our first car for today. We are going to drive the cars ranked by their sportiveness score. There are quite a few scores that the game calculates automatically. So it doesn't mean that that's the fastest car, just that it's sportier. But since you're going to be in a really, really tight rally stage, this car, I don't know if it's going to struggle a lot with its size, but we'll see. And like we did last time, I'm going to do 3 attempts for each car. Since this is a smaller track, this shouldn't take that long. And okay, so the first try, I'm gonna try and get the hang of the car. Then second try, you're going to try to put time on the table, and then third time, if we did got the time, we can go crazy. Okay, so let's start our first car. And as you can hear, it is a V12. This car has 234 horsepower for 1200 kilos. And yeah, let's see how it does on this track. And some modifications you're going to see in the track. I did make, there's one place that the cars were braking when going up the curb, so I fixed that. And also there's a bit of a surprise at the end. And yeah, let's see if this time the resolution is going to be better. I tried to fix that. And also I'll try to record the replays this time. Oops. Oh, and here we are immediately upside down. No way. Okay, so yeah, our first try is messed up already. I did some practice on this track actually, but I was driving the Beetle, so I wasn't going to give any advantage to anyone. But yeah, that wasn't a good start. Let's try again. entering the city now. I believe the problem what's happening with this car is that the engine braking is locking up the back wheels, and this is really where it gets really tight. Oh. Using the handbrake here. And this is the place where I said I made a small correction there. And we are through. Okay, that wasn't a good time. 150.6. I'm gonna write that down, but I really do believe we can do better than that. Let's try one last time with this car. Okay, so I think that was the best I could get from this car, and we are actually 6 seconds faster. That was a lot. Then that was quite a good run. So 44.187, and with that we are going to our next car. And that will be the AG Lavance 14 CV. And this time we are going to have to load each car individually, and yeah, I had to make a custom time trial for this. And the good thing is you're going to see all of the cars I have installed. And the AG Lavance 14 CV is this one with a quite bright yellow painting. Let's replace the car and bring some of the information to you about this car, and all of this is available in our website. Okay, so whoops, yeah, I should have used the handbrake, but sorry about that. And yeah, we should run the Pioneer Baby Blue before this one, but it's not going to really make that much of a difference. So, okay, let's go for our next car. And this is, as I was saying when I interrupted myself, a 119 horsepower 2.1 inline 6 engine for a 900 kilos car. Okay, it's quite a big car for this track still. Let's see how it does. And as I'm loading all the cars individually, I'm having to adjust the seats as well. Nice sounding inline engine. This car already feels a lot safer. Okay. I am immediately being able to push harder. Missed the shifter. Whoa. Okay, so this is one of the cars that was struggling with the curbs, and probably that's why it destroyed it when hitting the ramp. But still, it was faster than the XF 142.4, and still have 2 runs to do. Just let me write that down real fast. 42.430. So yeah, 2 seconds faster than the XF. Let's try again. And since we did manage to get a lap in our very first run, we're gonna push a bit harder now. That's if we start the engine in time, of course. Sorry about that. Okay, there you go. All right, that was still a lot better. 137.648. I'll write that down so we can make one last run. 37.648. And yeah, let's go for it now. As you can notice, all of our first attempts are starting real early in the morning. It's still dark, but as you go through the city, it's going to be already not that dark. So one last try for the L'Avance. Oh, you know. Okay. Got stuck there, but the 14CV did quite well. This turn here, you come from this hill, and you have to get quite a good amount of speed so you can use the handbrake, and not always that's what you get. If you don't have enough speed, you're not gonna be able to rotate the car enough, or if you hit the handbrake too early like I did here, then you may get stuck in the inside wall. And with that, we conclude our second car, and now we are going to the Pioneer Baby Blue, or should I say the Pioneer Sprint. Okay, let's remember to hit the handbrake this time. Now, when testing these cars, I did test each one of them, different from the last time when I got my first contact with the cars in the track. This time I did actually test them, and the Sprint, for some reason, it has these two versions, and I'm pretty sure it's the same. But yeah, just to make sure, I'm gonna run one and then the other and see if there's any difference. I don't see any difference here in the weight or anything, so it's probably the same. Okay, handbrake. And we're gonna have to reverse a little bit. Okay. And let's do it. So the Sprint is a inline 3-liter engine with 150 kilos and 123 horsepower. Let's see how it does on our track. And this car, it's the first one that's got the size for it. So let's see. Oh, and it's fast. Oh, maybe too fast. Okay, so it's the second time I destroyed the car in the first try. I should be using this first try to get used to the cars. That's not what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I just felt comfortable with this one and messed up. One more try. Hopefully the wheel is aligned, and as you saw, I didn't have the seat properly positioned before I start. Let's make sure I have that this time. Okay, concentrate. Let's get this right this time. Okay, so this car feels more like that you can push it, but as you can see, if you go over the limit a bit, then it gets quite hard to control it. It has a lot shorter gearing as well, which is better for this track. Even though you have to be changing gears all the time. Okay, more agile. Ooh. And yeah, that was a bit better, 136.8, and that's the fastest time. 36.810, and we still have one run with this car. And as you can see, the time passes between the runs, so it's bright already. Okay, let's push. Bit of a mistake there. Not such a smooth run. Okay. Oh, bit of time lost there. All right. That was fast. That was at 35 even, 35.071. Improved a bit, 35.071, and that's the fastest so far. So we have this card, and then we have the 14 CV, and then the Scoria R. The next car in our test is another AG, and this time we are going oh god. Okay, so this time we're going for the Renaissance V8, and thing with this car. Um, and I'm just checking here. I have the wrong names for the cars on the table, but I believe it's right in the site. Let me check it out. Okay, so both AGs were made by Macalel, and I will correct that in my table here, so just I don't say anything wrong to you. Okay, so we're going to the Renaissance. I don't know why I'm showing you this. Continue. Let's load the car right before I start talking to you. That's a bit of a mess we made. I believe it was in the landing. And let's load the next car while I talk about it. So, okay, and as I like to interrupt myself, what I was saying about this car, you can see by yourself. Look at the size of this thing. How am I supposed to drive through that tiny city with this? This is going to be crazy. So yeah, another V12. This time, a V8. 4.3 liter, 227 horsepower for a 1400 kilos car. That's a lot. And why didn't it turn on the lights? Okay. No lights still. So yeah, there's something with this car. Hopefully it will start the lights this time. Let's see. Right, so yep, we did connect the cables, the loose cables, and now we have our lights working. And yeah, I'm not too confident about this one. Feels quite controllable so far. So yeah, it does drives like a smaller car. Yeah, maybe not that much on this tight part. But yeah, a lot more manageable. Bit of a flick. Okay, that was the most complicated part for this car. Real close to the wall there. Okay, so that was a surprise. We did got a lap in the first try, and it wasn't a bad one, 39.475. Let me write that down. Not bad, and we did hit in the first try, so we can push a bit harder now. All right, quite a surprising performance. Maybe I was so scared of this car that I was taking it easier, but that it is. New leader, 33.859. That's quite impressive, and you still have one chance. So yeah, let's push it a bit more. Ah, lost a bit on there. And we finish with a smooth jump and an even bit better performance, just 2 tenths of a second, but improvement nevertheless. And this is the leader, 33.605. Impressive. So yeah, the Renaissance got a really good time. And let me just... Okay, let's get out of here first. Then I am going to, handbrake, and I'll let you take a look at our leader so far while I fix something here in our table. Okay. I had the wrong number here, but I'll be able to check that later as we go to our next car. But before that, there's something else I want to fix. And the last time we had our driving inputs here in the middle, and we are not seeing that this time. So let me change that real fast for you while I load our next car. That's the Phaeton time trial, and that's I believe let's find it here. Yeah, it's this one. It's based on the, let me find it. It's based, okay, so it's not the Phaeton TC. The Phaeton it's the second model, and I can't remember the name for this one, the original one, but we're going with Phaeton City Streets Rally. And as I load it here for you, I'll try and put the driving inputs here. And we are having to back up all of the cars to start this. Start the challenge. So while it loads, this is our 5th car, I believe. Yep. And this is going to be, so let me just remember, we did the Scoria, the Pioneer, the 2 AGs, and we are now going to the Phaeton, right? Here in the order I have, there's also the Regal Aviator. We're going to that after this one. And but right now I'm gonna hit start, but I'm not going to start yet, just so I fix this information in the screen right here. And that car looks really cool, right? And this is like, if one car is made for this track, it's this one. So let me just adjust those controls real fast, or should I say those UI. Here, edit real fast. But especially in this track, you're going to see some handbrake action and the steering wheel. Okay, let's do it. The TC, so actually the Phaeton by Dog959, and this one is an inline-4 engine, so a lot smaller car, and it has only 753 kilos. So yeah, the perfect car for this type of situation. Let's see if it does drive as well as it look. And it rocket launches out of the start finish line, or should I say just start line. Oh no 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 no, not again. Okay, are you still going? I believe we are. I don't know if you have any damage. So, okay, what's wrong with me? Every first run I'm making stupid mistakes. Of course, some of that is because of these cars. They handle quite differently. Now this is our best-selling car in our challenge, but good selling cars. Ooh. Yeah, I should concentrate more on this one, right? But damn it, this thing is so agile that I'm turning before I should. I don't even... Yeah, I tried that without the handbrake and didn't work so well. This was a mess. Okay, I will have to concentrate more for this one. I'll just complete the information. So what I was trying to say is that better sales give you better advantage on quality when building the racing versions of the cars. But Dog959 didn't get the message correctly, and that could be my fault, right? So he didn't use all of his available bonus, and if he did, this car would be even better. And as you can see, we already have a good time on the table here, a 36.625, and that was a really bad lap. So yeah, this time I'll try to concentrate and let the car do the talking. I'm trying to make a triangular shaped corner there. Ah, no way. Okay, so I'm overturning this thing. Is still, it was the fastest by far. So look at how much we improved. That was a 29.449, and we can improve a lot. I mean, I made a big mistake. So 29.449. And yeah, this time I'll concentrate. I believe I can do a 25 maybe with this thing if I get everything correct. Same place, no way. Yeah, this was being a good one. Damn it. Alright, so I don't know, maybe I could have an effect on the final results again, as this should be a contender. And still could be, I don't know, we'll have to see. But sorry dog. So yeah, I was overturning this thing from the start. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so after this one, let me get the handbrakes on. We are going now to the Regal Aviator, the Smoking 6. And this, let's load this up. This one is an EV8 with a 3.8 liter engine. And this is a small car, so it also could be a contender here. It does look like it was made for this track. Okay, let's hold it. And while we load this one, this is a V8, as I said, 3.8 liters and 135 horsepower for 779 kilos. Promising. Let's see how it does. And just so I don't forget again, this one was made by Nolan Cables. And just to mention the other one so I don't feel bad, the XF was actually made by Vento, and those are the people that actually make these cars, and as I said on the start, you can participate as well. The Pioneer Sprint was made by Nolan Cables, and this Regal was done by the same guy, Nolan Cables. And then we had both AG, the 14CV, and the Renaissance made by Macalel. And okay, let's go for the Aviator now. This car, the other time I drove it, it does feel a bit weird because look at the size of this front. It's like you're sitting in the back seat of this car because there's nothing in the back. There's just pretty much the front, and then you're sitting right in the back of the car. Feels a bit weird, a bit strange. Usually you need to get used to it, but we won't have the time, so let's do it. Oh. It does feel more agile than the other cars we drove, but also it's harder to drive. Okay, we managed to hold. Okay, I believe this car has the same problem as the XF, which is it's locking its rear axle. So I have to pay attention. If I manage to learn how to drive a car with this type of characteristics, it could be good on this track because it does want to turn. When it locks, it's like using the handbrake. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nearly overdone it there. I mean, we did overdone, but managed to hold on. Okay, so of course this is not going to be a good lap, but since we didn't crash anything, I decided to continue just so I can get the hang of the car. And of course it's not going to be a good time. I'm not even going to write that down. We're going straight to our next try with this car. Oh, okay. So yeah, this one is we only have one chance left, and it's not an easy car to drive. And I just destroyed it. But fortunately, we have a spare car, and we are going to get it now. And that was quite a big hit. One more try for the Aviator, and now I'll take real easy this time, because we don't have a good lap with it still. I mean, we pretty much don't have a lap at all, right? Okay, so I'll concentrate. Okay, so I had to do a really conservative lap there, but it was a real clean lap as well. I don't think I could have done much better than that. And it was 35.388. I was expecting a bit better from this car, but okay, let me find. I have my table all messed up here, but let me write it down somewhere here so I just don't forget it. That was a 35.388, and as I always mention, this is a work in process in the kind of a beta release of our challenge, and sometimes I come up with new stuff, but sometimes like now I wish I could bring the table to you, but it's a mess. I don't want to show that to you, so I'll better tell you the times later on. Okay, so okay, 35.388 for the Aviator. And our next car is going to be the Dragon Motor Racing, the Superior Wyvern. And if I'm not mistaken, this car made by Bredloff was Rusty Speak, I believe. Yeah, it's a V8, so that's usually what he likes. Also, it's a 4.4 liter, 279 horsepower for 1,080 kilos. And this car has a curiosity. I'm going to show that to you. Bredloff decided to make it maybe a long-range rally car because it has lots and lots of space for stuff, tools and spare tires and stuff. Let me show you that. Okay, so it's dark, and I don't know why the lights are not turning on when we are not actually in the stage. So but still, hang on just a minute and I'll show you what I meant. If we take a look here in the website, that's what it looks when it's not dark, and you can see there are places there for lots of stuff, and there's even a bag in the back of the car. That's what I'm going to try to show you now. Okay, so yeah, it's possible to see, right? It's dark, but you can see that, and that's really cool. And these lights, I confess I didn't like the tail lights much the first time I saw them, but now I kind of see it like I don't know, like a jet engine or something like that. So yeah, I'm starting to think it's quite cool actually. And this car has a problem with the glass, as you see, so you have to stay a bit further to the front on it. And probably it's going to be noisier as well. So V8 4.4, let's start it. Lots of power, lots of noise. Whoa! Big slide. Again, that was actually fun. Okay, so I do need to brake earlier with this one, and it's also locking up the rear axle. Oh, and this one is actually a lot worse when it does that. I don't even think I need a handbrake for this one. It doesn't feel too agile through here. First try for the Dragon Motor Race in Superior Wyvern, and yeah, it wasn't a good lap, 44.215. Rusty is going to be disappointed about that. Let me write that down. And even though I'm pretty sure we can improve a lot, it's not gonna fight for the win, I believe. But no, let's try again. And since we did get a lap, it wasn't a clean one. I'm gonna try to run a clean one and then we go crazy. I don't know why, but the handbrake's not as efficient on this one. That was probably a lot better, but it's still 41.3. Not the fastest around, 303, and we don't have much to lose. The only car that was actually a bit slower than this one was the Scoria, so yeah, we'll have to push. still, I think we improved a bit. Whoa, yeah, that was a huge improvement. So 35.958. Yeah, that's what I think could happen with these cars that lock a lot of the wheels due to engine braking. If you get the hang of it, you can actually extract some performance. And that wasn't bad at all. I mean, it did get close to the other cars and even supplanted most of them. So yeah, not bad. We're still the fastest car around is the Phaeton, and with a 29.449. But we just got a lap at 35.9578 for this one. Not bad at all. Now, next car is going to be the CBC Carrier MK1, the Street Sweeper. This new version of the MK1 has received a nice new painting scheme. Let me bring that up for you. Not this. So yeah, sometimes you see me like freezing when doing stuff here. That's because I'm thinking so much stuff at the same time here. But yeah, what I was thinking now is that when we are loading the screen, I can actually show you the website page, right? So you don't have to be looking at a loading screen. And now that I actually do have the car, whoa, okay. Talk louder, Raphael. This car is loud. And this is, let me bring that back to you. This is the MK1, a boxer engine. So this is the only boxer we have. And it's a really nice sounding boxer and a really nice, really cool looking car, the CBC. It has 190 horsepower. So it was reduced a lot. If I'm not mistaken, this car had like 300 horsepower, but it was really, really hard to drive, and now it has 190 for a weight of 781 kilos. Still, that's one of those cars that seemed made for this track, but the last two times I said that, I didn't drive too well, even though we did get the fastest time with one of them. Let's see what we can do with this one. Now that's interesting. Even though this is an open car, when we adjust the seat, you could hear that it sounds like we're inside the car now, so inside a closed one. It's kind of fun. Let's do it. This car is so much different from the other ones. I really don't know why, but oh damn. The steering is a lot lighter and you do feel each hole on the track. I really don't know why. The suspension feels really, really different on this one. It's not bad, it's just real different. Does feel agile through here. Probably the fastest around, at least through that part. I shouldn't have changed the gear there. Okay, so this thing is so agile that I'm committing the same mistakes I did with the smaller cars. Okay, and the reason you see me trying to avoid that inner part of the ramp is what happened right now. So yeah, that it seems that I didn't place the ramp in the best position. So if I hit it too much to the left, especially in the lowest cars, this is going to happen. So first try was 138, 155. Competitive, I should say, especially if we consider that we are improving the laps a lot through the tries. But let me write that down, 38.155. I don't know, I think it could fight for second place. That right now belongs to the Renaissance V8 with a 33.6. But I don't know. And also one other thing about this car, let me bring that up. I believe it was Tati Speak. Let me confirm that for you. And let me show you where I'm looking at it. So for those that don't know, this is our website. And we have this trio of hosts that do all of our text and stuff. Not all, I mean, they do. I do still have a big participation on that, but I'm trying to get them as much as possible doing the stuff. So yeah, that MK1 is Tati Speak, and that's what she wrote about it, and you can check that up in our at our website. Cool. So let's try again. 138.1. We do have a lap already, so we can push a bit further. Whoa, that was really close. Again. Big mistake. Okay, so this one seems really low because even hitting the ramp in that part, we did hit the ground really hard and did improve a bit. 34.69, 34.69, 629 actually. And yeah, I don't know. I made that big mistake, and that did cost it a couple of seconds, I believe. And yeah, it will be fighting for the second place if I get everything right. And if I do a perfect run, maybe we can even fight for the win here. Let's see. Ah, same mistake. Big jump to finish. That was probably the biggest jump, but we didn't improve the time. I know I did a mistake there, and that probably caused second place, but I don't think we would be able to fight for first. Yeah, that would have to be a really, really perfect lap. So yeah, Tati Speak didn't take the win, and all we have left now are, let me check. So we have the Bellagio and the ACZ Stout that was a big surprise in the last race. And since the what was the name of the car? Yeah, the DCMW, the Jawa 12. Since it's not participating on this one, Morosa just thought it was too big of a car to participate on this one and put the reputation on the line. So he's not participation on this one, and we have two cars left, the Bellagio and the ACZ Stout. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I promised Morosa I was going to race his CBC he made in collaboration, but yeah, I don't think I have that car here. I'm sorry about that. So okay, the Bellagio is actually it wasn't even in our blog post. It was confirmed later, but it is exactly the same car that participated in the time trial at the automation test track. So I don't know, he wasn't one of the fastest there, but you never know. And since it's still exactly the same car, I'm not sure what it could do here. It is sure a top 3 best looking cars for this competition, and in my opinion probably the best looking car, period. So this is it right here, but that's not the racing version. Where is it? Okay, it's probably right in my face and I'm not seeing it right. Alright, where is it? Did I erase it? Oh, actually this one, Nuvolari. Oh yeah, this one is the racing, right? I don't know. Let's load it and maybe looking at the inside of it. Let's see. We can not much we can see actually, but I believe this is the racing version. Hopefully it is, because I think it's the only one I have right now. Okay, 2 cars to go. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the names of the driver and the co-pilot there. Or maybe just a driver. That means we probably have the right car. and this is one to last. And this car was made by Timo. It is the Bellagio Nuvolari Corsa, and this is a really asfalto version. And it's an inline six, even though it does look like a bigger configuration engine, and it's a 2-liter only. So yeah, it does look bigger, but also means this could be more agile through this track. And it's a 120 horsepower car for 857 kilos. So yeah, could be good here. Okay, this car revs really high. Whoa. This feels quite different to drive. It feels safer. Ah, no way. Okay, so I was going to say exactly that about this car. It feels wider. I don't know why. Maybe it is. And that was going to be a good run, I think. This car doesn't feel as fast, but on this track it doesn't matter that much. I mean, when I say fast, I mean in the acceleration. So we'll see. I still have 2 tries. But yeah, this car already surprised me. So the same way it surprised me in the last challenge when I thought it was going to do better. I lowered my expectations, and now it's doing better than I thought. Okay, so this car felt a lot more comfortable to drive, but definitely not a good time. I thought it was going to be better. So 145.8. 145.885. And yeah, that I thought it was going to be faster. Even if I do, I mean, we're going to push now, but it's not going to be one of the fastest. I really not sure why, and let me raise the seat a bit because I can't see anything. I mean, I can see the curbs on that middle part. One more try. Okay, so that was it. And another destroyed car. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a big hit. Luckily, we didn't roll down the hill, and the car even it's even twists. Yeah, this one I don't think this one can be fixed. So that was it for the Nuvolari 145.8. That was the last time, and yeah, I do have some or a really big influence on that. Wasn't the finest driving, and we are down to our last contestant. And surprisingly, again, we have a car that wasn't really one of the favorites. I mean, oh, actually, yeah, forget what I said. The Phaeton was one of the favorites, that really small car. I was looking at the Renaissance, so the Renaissance in second place is the big surprise. And the time to beat is Phaeton's 29.449. Let's load the Stout and see if we can beat it. So as you can see here, the Stout, the last one, the winner of the time trial was this one, 102. This one is slightly different. It's got the number 103. It's a bit lighter color, and we'll see. Let's see what creator prepared for us. Okay, so the Stout is a V12 4.6 liter engine, so a big one, 300 horsepower. If I'm not mistaken, this is the biggest engine we've seen. So yeah, you wouldn't bet on this car judging by its specs on this type of track, but since it had such a major dominance on the time trial, it could still be fast. So yeah, that's our last contender. That's the one. That's the outstanding ACZ Stout, and the time to beat is a 29.449. Oops, not exactly where I want it. There you go. Okay, so driving these cars, it really is in another level when it comes to cornering. It does go where you want it to go. It doesn't throw the back like other cars do. Maybe on this corner. And okay, this is the hard part for it. Bit too much there. Whoa, look at the size of this jump. Okay, so we're close. It's 131.0. Let me write that down. 31.044. So it's going to be a close match. We'll see. I don't know. 29.449 is the time to beat. We are quite close. And we are already in second place with this one. Let's push it a bit harder this time. No way. Okay. We didn't go down. Still have one try, and if the car still drives, yeah, I don't think we're getting out of here. Yeah, we're not. I was going to try. Whoa, that was close. I nearly died here. I don't know what is that. A guardrail? I don't know what is that part of the car. Okay, we have one last try, and it's going to be it. Let's align those wheels. Okay, and now let the car do the talking. Oh, shut up, and let's see what we can get. It is the Stout versus the Phaeton. Let's see which one takes the win. Okay, that wasn't the best jump, but there's a new fastest time, and the Stout does it again. 127.940. That's the fastest car around, and the Stout keep its crown. What a surprise! I mean, this car wasn't amongst the fastest cars, and yeah, it just took another win. It was close. It was by 2 seconds. I mean, not that close. And let me, since with this time I did actually remember to record the replays, I'm gonna leave you with the replay while we do the final considerations. Hold on. Not exactly what I wanted. There you go. So yeah, that's the run of the stout, our winner of the day. One more time, the outstanding stout, the outstanding ACZ stout. Such a great car to drive, such a nice feeling behind the wheels on this one. You can see how stable it is, how fast it is around the corner, how balanced, and so yeah, it's such a great race car. It takes the win. Then we have the Phaeton, and I'm not sure, was the stout Benny's pick? Let me check that. Yeah, the stout was Benny's pick, so Benny did actually win this one. And even and you can see I made some mistakes there through the middle sector, and still we managed to get the best time. And just as usual, I have to finish it with a crash, right? If it didn't, it wasn't me driving. So yeah, I don't think anyone that has a real race car should be seeing my videos. At least if they think about let me drive it. And yeah, again, it was a pleasure. It was a lot of fun. These cars are really nice, all of them. I mean, I really appreciate the effort and all of you participating. Let me leave you with some images of the stout, and with that we conclude the live streaming for today. Soon we have our blog post and everything, and again, if you're curious about it, go check out our website. It is in the description. And just to finish our transmission, let me bring the full results for you, as I don't have the table today. Hold on. So where is the result? It was at 27.94, is that right? Okay, so the first one was a stout, then we had the Phaeton, right? I don't know why it's not loading the correct one here. Okay, let me try and bring that to you as usual. So it's first stout, second Phaeton, third with a 33.6. Is that right? Yep, that's the AG Renaissance. So yeah, the Renaissance, the huge Renaissance, was third place. And that's our podium for today. So yep, hope to see you again next time. And that's, as we watching now, that was the main mistake I made. I overdone that turn, but not much time lost actually. And see you again next time.